Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the hills of a faraway country, there lived a woman named Maya. She was a humble farmer, known for her devotion to the earth and her incredible connection to the plants she grew. Her garden was unlike any other, not just because it was lush and green, but because of the wisdom that came from it. Maya didn't just grow food, she nurtured life lessons. For more stories and updates, visit Maya's Garden website. Join us in celebrating the resilience and wisdom of Maya's journey. One year, a severe drought hit the village. The once flourishing fields turned to dust, and many farmers gave up. Their crops withered, and their hope faded. Maya, however, remained steadfast. She spent her days in her garden, tending to her plants with what little water she could spare. While others pitied her for not abandoning her efforts, she continued, talking to her plants as if they were old friends. Her neighbors grew frustrated. "Why are you wasting your time? The drought is stronger than you. There's nothing you can do," they told her. But Maya just smiled and said, "The plants have survived worse, and so have we." As weeks turned into months, Maya's garden remained green, though not as vibrant as before. One day, a young boy from the village, curious about her determination, asked her how she managed to keep her plants alive when everyone else's had died. Maya knelt by a small tree and pointed to its roots. "When I plant a seed, I don't just expect it to grow in good times. I teach my plants to grow deep roots. When the rain is plentiful, they enjoy the surface water. But when the drought comes, they reach deeper into the earth where there's always some moisture. The drought doesn't scare my plants. They know how to endure." The boy listened closely, intrigued. Maya continued, "Life is the same. When things are easy, it's tempting to stay at the surface. But true strength comes when you dig deep within yourself. Adversity doesn't mean you stop growing. It means you must grow differently. The roots you grow in hard times will carry you through the storms of life." As the drought stretched on, Maya's story spread throughout the village. Inspired by her resilience, the villagers began planting again. But this time, they focused on deep roots, both in their crops and in their lives. They learned that it wasn't just about surviving the drought, it was about learning to thrive despite it. Eventually, the rains returned, and the fields blossomed once again. But more than the plants, it was the people who had changed. They were no longer afraid of the droughts that came and went. They had learned to grow strong roots, just like Maya's garden. Her story spread beyond the village, inspiring people far and wide. Maya's garden became a symbol of perseverance, a reminder that in both nature and life, the hardest times often help us grow the deepest, most resilient roots. And so, Maya's lesson lived on, that no matter the challenge, with patience, care, and deep roots, we can not only survive, but flourish.